Alright, and this is the Metal Cut 666 here. Now, why is it whenever there's a tragedy that has happened, people want to always blame entertainment as to why this person went crazy and killed those people? And of course, our good friend Jack Thompson always blames video games as to why this person killed those people. You know what? News sources weren't even talking about video games until that moron Jack Thompson had to bring it up. Now, who is this asshole, you might ask? Just by some worldly chance you haven't heard his name, or maybe you heard his name but you don't really know much about him, whatever. I'll give you a little bit about him. A little bit. Alright, anyways, well, Jack Thompson is an attorney who loves to go after entertainment. He started going after Two Live Crew back in the 80s for their album because it was full of sexually explicit lyrics. Now, even if you don't really know who Two Live Crew is, you probably have heard a song or two by them. And, yeah. Now, as we see it now, you know, sex and a rap album kind of just go hand in hand now, you know. That's pretty much the drift of it. But back then, in the 80s, their album was kind of controversial, you know. And of course, he went after them, and, you know, and they were actually even jailed because of the album they did. Of course, we can look at their lyrics now and say, you know, they could play that shit on the radio now, you know, or whatever the hell they're playing on the radio. I have no clue, you know. These radio stations are far different over here in Japan than they are in the States. Oh wait, back on topic. Anyway, the judge overturned it, basically for the First Amendment. And of course, that pissed off Jack Thompson, of course. That's going to piss him off. I know if he had it his way, he would want that First Amendment gone. Like, completely gone out of the thing. And I also know he would say, like, well, this is not what our founding fathers had in mind. If they had known it was going to be intended like this, they would have never included it. Yeah. Whatever, Jack. Okay. And moving right along here for another case he kind of won. This is like literally probably the only case where he kind of won a little bit. I'll give him a little bit of credit here. Ice-T came out with a, I guess you call it new metal band. Whatever, Body Count, the band, that's the name of it. Anyway, they had a song called Cop Killer. And so Jack Thompson was on the forefront of basically leading the charge to have this song banned or something, you know, something along those lines. Anyway, pushed and pushed and pushed till eventually Time Warner dropped Ice-T and Body Count from their label. What a bunch of fucking pussies. You would think that they would hear a song or even see the song titled Cop Killer. And the lyrics, I do believe, were posted inside the album as well. You would think, well, look at this shit. Okay, song called Cop Killer. Yeah, I think we might have some problems here. You might want to have looked at it. You might want to have talked to Ice-T or had him change the name of the song or something like that. Maybe it wouldn't got as much attention as it did. But anyways, yeah, you can find the album now, and they're about to actually get on a new label and put out a new album, etc. But anyways, yeah, you can find the song on YouTube. It's pretty easy to find. You can look it up. Alright, then in recent times, and which he's still doing it, Jack Thompson has turned his attention from music to video games. He has turned his attention there. Whenever there's a school shooting, Jack Thompson is right there, being the attention whore he is, saying, look at me! It's video games' fault as to why this school shooting happened, or why this bad thing happened, da 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 da. Of course, that's him. He's a fucking attention whore. And I don't even making this video, maybe giving a little more attention, but whatever, I don't care. But he's gone after, you know, especially games like GTA. He went after Bully. You know, the hot coffee scandal that happened in San Andreas, etc. Yeah, that was him. He also tried to sue Facebook for slander because, well, the group is still on Facebook. You can find it. That somebody made a I Hate Jack Thompson Facebook page, and he tried suing Facebook over this for slander. Yeah, of course he didn't win that. But yeah, he always seems to bring up, in every single argument, he always brings up the one, well, there's several studies out there that say, oh, violent media turns kids into basically, quote-unquote, ravishes dogs. Turns kids violent. Yeah. If that was the case, then why the hell haven't all of us snapped? Why? You know, I've been playing, you know, violent video games ever since, you know, violent video games really got going. I've been watching violent movies literally my entire life. And been listening to violent music very much. You know. Why haven't I snapped? Why haven't the millions of people snapped? I mean, look at the top selling game as of right now. Actually, the top selling game right now is, of course, you know, Call of Duty Black Ops 2. That's a game where you shoot people. It's violent to an extent, you know, whatever. Yeah, it's not as violent as, you know, something like, you know, Splatterhouse or something, or Thrill Kill. You know, if you don't know about these games, go look them up. They're pretty fucking cool. But yeah, why haven't all those over millions of people snapped? Why? Well, Jack Thompson also fails to realize there is also other studies out there that say it's actually good for kids to play violent video games. It's actually good. Now, I myself don't 100% feel that it's actually good for them, but I don't feel it's going to cause them psychological damage to the point to where they're going to be the next Virginia Tech massacre or the next Columbine. No, it's not. If that was the case, I know for a fact I would have already done it myself. You know, which I'm not. You know, because I've been playing, you know, games like Doom and Wolfenstein 3D ever since they came out. You know. And of course, Columbine Street, of course he wants to blame Doom. Of course. That's a given. You know, they're murder simulators. Now, if I feel the parents, you know, buy these games for their kids, they should know what's in them if they're going to buy the game for their kids. Okay? And if the parent allows the child to play, you know, Grand Theft Auto, Saints Row, etc., allows them to play it, who are we to say, oh, you are wrong, you are a bad parent, naughty? I mean, it's their home. They can do whatever the fuck they want to do as long as it's, you know, not criminal. You know. People such as Jack Thompson fail to realize that it's not the video game's fault that sent them over the edge, nor is it the music, etc. No. You know what the problem is? The problem is they had a chemical imbalance in their brain. Look at all the killers, all those school shooting killers. Look at all of them. All of them had a personality disorder. Now, I'm not saying everybody who has any type of disorder, you know, ADHD, you know, they're not going to be snapped. No. I'm not saying everybody who has a personality disorder is going to snap. No, not saying that in any way, shape, or form. I'm saying, but some of these people who do have a chemical imbalance in their brain to begin with are going to snap unless they get help. You know, they need better health care. You know, these people need help. Okay? Stop blaming, video games and, music and movies for the bad shit that happens in the world. It's going to happen. It's inevitable. It's going to happen. It's not like, John Wayne Gacy got his idea from playing GTA, and Jeffrey Dahmer got his idea from listening to Cannibal Corpse. Yes! No. That would be impossible unless they had a time machine, which I don't think either one of them did. So, anyways, hope everybody learned something today. If you guys enjoyed it. Anyways, this is the Metal God 666 here, telling you guys keep it metal, and I'm out.